Well, when you become a CBN partner, you're helping people literally all over the world. Excuse me, people like Choza. He lives in China. Excuse me. He was born with the heart defect, and by the time Choza was just a year old, he could barely breathe. Mrs. Wen has never had much, yet she's always been content. During her pregnancy, she spent a lot of time creating a positive environment for her soon-to-be-born son.
I played music for him every day when I was pregnant and said, "Baby, Mommy is looking forward to meeting you. I hope you'll be healthy and strong." We named him Choza, which means abundant and vibrant.
Then, just a day after Choza was born, a doctor said he had a hole in his heart.
I was in labor a long time, and that led to a lack of oxygen when Choza was born. I held my baby tightly and swore in my heart that no matter the cost, I would make sure he got better.
Mrs. Wen immediately called her husband, who was working out of town.
He was frantic and wanted to leave work and come home right away, but he couldn't, or we'd lose the little income we had. He vowed he'd work really hard and save up so Choza could get surgery as soon as possible.
By the time he was 1, Choza had battled with pneumonia 9 times and was often at the hospital for up to 2 weeks.
He coughed constantly. His throat rattled. He'd wheeze and gasp for air.
He couldn't even walk more than a few steps without collapsing.
I said to him, "Just hold on a little longer. Mommy will find a way." But I had no plan, no hope. My promises felt like lies. I lived in dread of the day he might slip away.
As hard as Mr. Wen worked, he couldn't make money fast enough to keep up with all of Choza's medical bills. Meanwhile, Mrs. Wen looked online, hoping that she'd find a solution. Then a friend told her about Operation Blessing, and with your help, Choza got the surgery he needed.
He eats well and has gained weight. Now he's full of energy every day, and his legs are strong. No matter how long he plays, his heartbeat is normal. Thank you to Operation Blessing for helping our son and for sharing God's love. Because of this, Choza has a second chance at life.
Well, children in her village were not allowed to play with Na Young. That's because neighbors feared her cleft lip was contagious. Well, today this little girl has something to smile about, and it's all because of you.
3-year-old Na Yang was born with a cleft lip. She lives with her family in a remote village in Cambodia. Her mother, So Kung, blamed herself for her daughter's condition.
I wonder if the medicine I took while I was pregnant caused my baby's cleft lip. In the cold weather, I had trouble breathing, so I took the medicine. When I saw her for the first time, I was heartbroken. But what hurt most was that my husband did not hold her until she was 2 weeks old.
The family felt unwelcome in their community. Neighbors wouldn't let their children play nearby for fear that their children would catch Na Yang's cleft lip, like it was a disease.
I felt so angry when people looked down on my sister because of her lip, and they don't let their children come near our house.
Others said they should give the baby away or let her die.
During that time, someone asked us to give the baby away for someone else to raise since we are poor, but we would never agree to that.
As she grew, Na Yang struggled to stay healthy because her parents earn money by collecting trash to recycle.
When she stays at home, she gets sick because we live near a trash dump, and sometimes I must take her along with me when we collect trash. But we have no choice.
Then they learned that Operation Blessing provides free, life-changing surgeries for children with cleft lips. Thanks to you, we arranged and paid for Na Yang to receive the operation she needed to repair her cleft lip.
I was so happy after the surgery. Her smile is beautiful. To everyone who donated, thank you for giving my daughter a beautiful smile.
I was so excited for her. She eats more now and she smiles all the time. Thank you, Operation Blessing, for helping my sister.
Well, Maribel is raising a 2-year-old son. She's also legally blind. Her only source of water is a distant river with a very treacherous bank. And imagine this, to reach it, Maribel has to depend on her sense of sound.
Water is scarce here in the Andes Mountains where Maribel lives in Peru. Each day she walks on a path she's memorized toward the sound of running water because she is blind.
I learned to recognize the sound of everything. Then I learned to identify smells. But the water is not close to the house. I find the water by listening for it.
Maribel is legally blind with only 5% of her vision left due to an irreversible condition called retinitis pigmentosa. But that doesn't stop her from doing what's needed to care for herself and her young son.
I use a container to collect water and put it in my bucket. I carry a full bucket, but because I stumble when I walk, the bucket is half empty by the time I get home.
Maribel is raising her 2-year-old son while her husband works far from home in Peru. Her greatest challenge is collecting water, especially during dry season. Then she has to walk farther to a river with a dangerous bank.
One day, I misjudged my steps and fell into the river. I think from that moment on, I've been very afraid.
Finally, the water Maribel collects is not safe for human consumption. Sometimes her son drinks it without her realizing it.
Even though I try to give him boiled water, there are times when maybe he drank the dirty water. I don't know. I can't see. Then he got sick with diarrhea and stomach pains.
Then, thanks to you, Operation Blessing came to the community and built a water collection and treatment system. We also ran pipes to the homes of all 26 families who lived there, including Maribel's.
For me, it is a great blessing to have clean water right at my doorstep. Clean water to drink, to wash, and to cook. And they even built me a bathroom. What a blessing. May God bless you, and may you never stop doing good in this world. Thank you very much.
Elizabeth and Christian survived torrential floods that swept away their home and all their belongings. It also destroyed their family's small business. The children and their parents were devastated until you came to their rescue.
Elizabeth and her brother Christian experienced the worst flooding in their town in Mexico in more than 10 years.
The rain brought a lot of water and mud, and that's why everything got wet. My whole house got wet. I lost the clothes I really liked and my shoes.
I feel sad when I see my house like this. I felt like everything was over.
Christian's dad Alberto and mom Diana had a business selling corn and other snacks, but the flood swept everything away.
Can you imagine? You work hard every day to buy what your family needs, and suddenly, it all gone.
Even having money to buy food to eat and clothes to wear became a concern.
I ask God to give me the strength to keep going, so I can give my children what they need.
Then, thanks to you, Operation Blessing gave the family a new cart, grill, pots, dishes, and bulk food items, everything needed to restart their business.
You gave us dishes, a steamer, even corn. It's been a really nice experience. I told my wife, now let's get to work.
I felt happy. I saw cups. There was corn, plates like the ones we use. I also saw chips and hot sauces.
Thank you. Words cannot express our gratitude to all the people who helped us. Thank you all so much.
Well, Sid loves fun runs, biking, taekwondo kicks. Yet not long ago, pain kept him a prisoner in his own home. Here's how you helped to set him free.
5-year-old Sid often stayed at home, held back by the constant pain from a cyst in his groin.
If someone were to bump into me, I would be in so much pain. One time, my playmate accidentally kicked me and I cried.
Because of the pain, Sid often missed classes as well. His grandmother, Rufina, takes care of him, while his single mom works in another city.
The doctor told us that Sid needs to get the surgery because complications might arise as he grows. We were asked to prepare $2,000 for the operation, but we simply don't have that money. We felt helpless.
Then Operation Blessing met with Sid and his grandma. Thanks to you, we paid for him to receive the surgery he needed. After his recovery, Sid went from being sedentary to a very active lifestyle.
I'm really good at doing tornado kicks in Taekwondo, and I became champion. I'm excited to do fun runs and go biking with my friends. Thank you, Operation Blessing. Because of you, I am happy and no longer sick. Thank you.
If you want to see people helped right here at home in the United States, if you want to see them helped around the world, join the 700 Club. A portion of every gift goes into the work of Operation Blessing. Another portion goes into the work of CBN International to preach the gospel around the world. You're a part of all of it when you join with us. That's $20 a month, 65 cents a day. Some can join at higher levels. We have them. 700 Club Gold at $40 a month. 1,000 Club, that's $1,000 a year. That breaks out to $84 a month, and 2,500 is $2,500 a year. You can change lives. It's amazing what happens when we all get together and say, yes, let's make a difference.